morning, students. 8th Standard Science, Physics and Chemistry. Unit 9. Matter around us. What is matter? Anything which has mass and occupies space. Okay, that is matter. Okay. Students, today we learn topic metals and non-metals. Okay, metals and non-metals. First we see metals. Okay. Students, in our daily life we use many metals. What are the metals we use? Iron, copper, gold, silver, aluminium, etc. Okay, these are the metals. Okay, students. Okay, here we see metals properties. Okay, first physical properties of metals. First property, metals are solid. Okay, metals are solid under normal conditions of temperature and pressure. Okay, metals, anytime metals are solid. Okay, students. Okay, it is a solid state. Okay, then most metals are hard. Metals are hard. Okay, metals are solid in any time. Okay, under the normal condition of temperature and pressure. Okay, then metals are hard. Then next, all metals are shiny. Okay, the typical shine of metals is called metallic luster. Okay, students, here we see it is a shining metal. Okay, shining metal. The typical shine of metals is called metallic lusters. Okay, metallic lusters. Next, metals have high density. Metals generally have high density. Okay, then metals in general have high melting point and boiling point. Metals have high melting point and high boiling point. Okay, then we see metals can be hammered into very thin sheets. Okay, this tendency of metal is called malleability. Okay, what is malleability? The metals can be hammered into very thin sheets. The metals can be drawn into thin sheets. This property or this tendency of metals is called malleability. Okay, malleability. Using this property, aluminium is transformed into silvery foils. What is foils? Very thin sheet. Okay, students, next we see metals can be drawn into thin wires. Here we see metals can be drawn into very thin sheets. Okay, here we see metals can be drawn into thin wires. This property of metal is called ductility. Okay, for example, copper wires. Okay, students, thin sheets. Metals can be drawn into thin sheets. This is the malleability. But here drawn into thin wires. This property is called ductility. Okay, okay. Then generally metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Metals, anytime metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. We know very well. Okay, okay. Then on being hit, metals produce a typical sound. Okay, metals produce a typical sound. Okay, students, metals produce typical sound. So they are said to be what? What? Sonorous. Okay, what is sonorous? This property is being used in making temple bells. So metals are used to making temple bells. Okay, students, next we see non-metals. What is non-metals? What are the non-metals we know? Metals like sulfur, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen. Okay, these are the non-metals examples. Okay, students, here we see properties of non-metals. First property, nonmetals occur as solids, liquids and gases. Solids, liquids and or gases at normal temperature. Okay, but metals occur as solids only. Okay, metals occur as solid state. But here solids, liquids or gaseous state. Okay, for example, sulfur and phosphorus occur in solid state. Sulfur and phosphorus occur in solid state, while bromine occurs in liquid state. Okay, sulfur and phosphorus solid state, and bromine is also a non-metal. Okay, bromine occurs in liquid state. Then we see oxygen, nitrogen. These also non-metals. Okay, oxygen, nitrogen. These are occurs in gaseous state. Okay, students. Okay. Then we see non-metals are generally not hard. Okay, it is so soft. Okay, students. But metals are hard. Okay, okay. Not hard, but except diamond. Okay, except diamond. Diamond is a hard non-metal. Okay, hard non-metal. But metals are generally not hard. It is soft. Okay, okay. Then non-metals have a dual appearance. Okay, it have dual appearance. Then non-metals are generally soft and have low densities. It is so soft, okay, soft and have low densities, but metals are have high density. Okay, the exception here is diamond, which is the hardest naturally occurring substance. But here we see diamond only hardest element. Okay, hardest substance. Okay, it is a non-metal. Okay, diamond is a non-metal, but it is so hard. Okay, then non-metals have low melting point and boiling point, but metals have high melting point and high boiling point. Okay, okay. Then non-metals are non-malleable. What is malleable? What is malleability? Element can be drawn into thin sheets. This property is known as the malleability. Okay, but non-metals cannot be drawn into thin sheets, so it is a non-malleable. Okay, okay. Then we see non-metals are not ductile. What is the meaning of ductile? What is the property of ductility? The element can be drawn into thin wire. This property is called as ductility. Okay, but non-metals are not ductile. Non-metals cannot be drawn into thin wire, so it is non-ductility. Okay, non-ductile. Carbon fiber is highly ductile, but carbon is one of the non-metal. It is only a highly ductile property. Okay, okay. Then we see non-metals are generally bad conductors of electricity, but metals are good conductors of electricity. Okay, here we see graphite. Graphite is also a non-metal. Okay, it is an exception case. So graphite is a good conductor. Okay, but it is a non-metal. Okay, okay. Graphite is a non-metal, but it conducts the electricity. But generally non-metals are bad conductors. Okay, students, it doesn't conduct anything, electricity or heat. Okay, then we see non-metals do not produce sound. Okay, non-metals do not produce sound, so it is non-sonorous. Okay, non-sonorous when hit. Okay, but metals can produce sound. Students, next we see chlorine. Chlorine is used as a bleaching agent. We know chlorine many places we see in the hospital and in crowded area we see bleaching powder. Okay, it is made in chlorine. Okay, chlorine is a non-metal. Okay, chlorine is used as a bleaching agent and in sterilizing water. What is sterilizing? The process of making something free from bacteria. Okay, process of making something free from bacteria. From the water we remove the bacteria. It is the sterilizing water. So chlorine is used to bleaching agent and in sterilizing water. Okay, students. Okay, then we see next hydrogen. Hydrogen is a gas. Okay, it is a non-metal. Hydrogen is used as a rocket fuel. Okay, it is used in rocket fuel and hydrogen flame is used for cutting and welding purpose. Hydrogen flame, which place use hydrogen flame? Cutting and welding purposes. Okay, then hydrogen is also used as reducing agent. What is reducing agent? A substance that tends to bring about reduction by being oxidized and losing electrons. Okay, by being oxidized or losing electrons. Okay. Okay. Hydrogen is also used as reducing agent. Students, next we see difference between metals and non-metals. First we see property, metal and non-metal. First property, physical state at room temperature. Metals is always solid state, okay, usually solid. But non-metal solid, liquid or gas state, okay. Here we see three states occur. But metals in only one state solid, okay. Then malleability. What is malleability? An element can be drawn into thin sheets. This property is called malleability, okay. But metal can be drawn into thin sheets. So it is a good malleability. Okay, but in non-metal cannot be drawn into thin sheets, so it is a poor malleability. Okay, okay. Then what is this ductility? What is the meaning of ductility? A metal element can be drawn into thin wires. Okay, this is the property of ductility. But metals can be drawn into thin wires, so it is a good ductility. But non-metals cannot be drawn into thin wires, so it is a poor ductility. Okay, students, next we see melting point. Metal have high melting point, but non-metals low melting point. Boiling point also, main metal high, okay, but non-metals low boiling point. Okay, then density. Metals have high density, but non-metals have low density. Okay, students. Okay, here we see usually in metals melting point, boiling point and density have also high, but here non-metals low. Okay, then here we see conductivity, thermal and electricity, heat and electricity. Okay, here metals, it is a good conductor. Okay, metals are good conductivity in thermal, in heat and electricity. Okay, it is a good conductivity, but non-metals very poor conductivity. It is non-metals do not conduct electricity and heat. Non-metals do not conduct electricity and heat, so it is very poor conductivity. Okay, students, thank you.